The brunette realtor in Ballet Flats pointed out, with a barely perceptible straightening of her shoulders, that the majority of Larchmont homeowners are very well educated, and therefore that the schools here are marvellous. Certainly, in the great outdoors beyond my front door, in my neighbourhood known locally as the Woods, it seems that every other housewife has a master's degree, every third a PhD. Rachel, Master of Science, ran a Fortune 500 company before she ran the PTA. The mower and blower who tends her garden was the first member of his family to graduate middle school. Rachel instructs him, with a bestowing sweep of her arm, to program her sprinkler system. Perhaps she can figure out how to telephone him when it's raining so that he can come and switch it off. To be fair, Rachel's yard is perfect, her grass the greenest shade of green. I heard, I suspect I was supposed to hear, her telling Mr. Travis next door how to get rid of crabgrass and clover. It is unfortunate that Rachel has such a perfect view of my garden from her house. Mr. Travis next door has a couple of sons in high school. We hear them. Sometimes they're loud and late, but they're in high school. Rachel said to me, "Those boys are out of control, and that man is too much of a pushover. He should say something to them." I thought, didn't you ever do anything stupid in high school, you self-righteous cow? I bet you did, because everyone does, not only Mr. Travis next door's kids. Rachel continued, "Mr. Travis should stop being a friend to those boys and start being their role model." I said quietly, "We're not there yet, Rachel." Rachel and I both have kids in middle school with the mower and blower's son. Rachel has a cat. Mr. Travis next door has a dog. I heard, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to hear, Rachel telling Mr. Travis next door that he should make sure that his dog doesn't bark before 10 a.m. because her 12-year-old really needs to sleep in on a Saturday. We're thinking about Harvard. Mr. Travis next door said, "Please keep your cat indoors. It's killing the birds in my yard." I thought, way to go, Mr. Travis next door. Next, Rachel's son, the Harvard prospect in 6th grade with the long greasy bangs, took up the electric guitar. I heard Mr. Travis next door say to Rachel, "Please ask your son not to play the guitar after 9 p.m. My dog really needs his sleep." So when I walk my dog in the rain, a dog's got to do what a dog's got to do, and Rachel's sprinklers go off, catching me below the umbrella, and I feel a rumble of irritation, like the tiny bubbles that skim across the bottom of a pan of water before it erupts in a boil, I offer up a silent prayer to Mr. Travis next door, then lob a loaded poo bag onto the greenest grass in the woods.